Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya ialah Asmira Minta Jufri. Nombor metrik ialah 14 3N 19L 1052. Hari ini saya nak bentangkan lab 3 iaitu Force, Mass and Acceleration.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Nazrul Mubin bin Sulaiman. I'm from DKM 3B. My matric card number is 14 DKM 19F1051. The introduction, the objective of force, mass and acceleration is number 1, to understand the basic of force, mass and acceleration, Newton's second law. Number 2 is know and use the equipment for experiment. Number 3, to analyze the result for the measurement. Number 4, to verify the Newton's second law.
The formula this is force equal mass divide acceleration. For speed is the rate of change in distance. In other words, it is how fast the distance change in 1 unit of time. In mathematics, displacement can be calculated from the following formula: velocity equal distance divided by time. The apparatus or equipment for this lab is 1. Scale, 2. Set of weight balance, 3. Stopwatch, 4. Meter ruler or protector set. Now, so this is the table of test 1 and table test 2. The mass has given in video, and the time you must calculate the time 1, time 2 and time 3 in this, and you must divide by 3 because it has 3 times. The velocity, the formula of velocity is distance over time. So the distance is mass and divide by time. So the acceleration is velocity over time. The answer in this, you must divide by time for this. The calculation for test 2 is also same for test 1. When you done the calculate, you can get this answer. Don't forget, mass, the video given is gram, so you must kilogram, and time is second, velocity and acceleration. That's all. When you done the calculate and fill in test 1 table, you must do a graph or GIF in this section. For example, this is test 1 and this is test 2. You must refer the data that you get, and you must do a graph. For example, this. Safety precautions is 1. Please do not experiment without lecturer. 2. After finish experiment, please arrange equipment.
The theory or introduction is Newton's second law of motion pertain to the behavior of the object, for which all exciting force are not balanced. The second law states that the acceleration of an object is dependent upon two variables: the net force acting upon the object and the mass of the object. The acceleration of an object depends directly upon the net force acting upon the object, and inversely upon the mass of the object. As the force acting upon an object is increased, the acceleration of the object is increased. As the mass of an object is increased, the acceleration of the object is decreased. According to Newton's second law, acceleration is produced when a force acts on a mass. The greater the mass, the greater the amount of force needed. Number 2, record a value of m1 and distance of it constant. Number 3, release a system from O to N and record a time t when m1 drop down. Repeat this procedure for different tests. Number 4, repeat step 3 with a different value of m. Number 5, record the result in the table.
The difference of graph between test 1 and test 2 is 1. Velocity, 2. Acceleration, and 3. Height or distance. The discussion for the error that I get during the experiment is 1. Systematic error, for example 0 error. 2. Random error is parallax error or careless in making reading or record. The conclusion on this experiment is I conclude the force is independent, a function of mass, and acceleration science 2 series both support the it. And the Newton's second law of motion is true from the result of the experiment. So, that's all for today. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.